I'm Boyd.
And I'm Elizabeth, and we believe in miracles. Bryson was born in October here in San Angelo. He is just a fun little outgoing individual. It all started in June of last year, of 2016. He starts spiking a fever, 104 in the middle of the night, and then that morning we get up and he won't walk. He cannot bear weight on his leg at all. I took him to urgent care and told him, I said, you know, he has a fever and he won't walk on his leg. Do I just need to go to ER? And the doctor came out and said, there's nothing normal about that, just take him to ER. And he ended up in the hospital with an infection, but they didn't know what it was. And in the meantime, his CRP level, which is an inflammation marker, just kept elevating and elevating. And I'm like, something's wrong. He can't walk. He has 103 temp. And so I was like, maybe we need a specialist. So we transferred out to Dell Children's, and that's whenever we found out he had osteomyelitis, a septic knee joint. They went in and drained it out, had surgery, and we were in the hospital for like 10 days on that one. That's when everything started. So we came home, he was on oral antibiotics for 6 months, everything was fine. We went back for several checkups, you know, for his knee. They would do x-rays and things just to make sure the infection was in the growth plate, and so they wanted to make sure that nothing was affected there. And so everything was good, and we were finally getting back on track, like, okay, things are great. And then in September of 2016, at like 4 in the morning, he starts throwing up, and he keeps on throwing up. Literally every 20 to 30 minutes, he's throwing up, and he couldn't walk straight. So he's just swaying across the room, and he goes to get up on the little step up, and he couldn't step up on it, and he's holding on, and I was like, man, he's so dehydrated that he can't even walk. And so I was like, I'm taking him to ER. In amongst all of trying to get IVs and stuff, one of the nurses asked me, is there any way that he could be a diabetic? And I was like, no, yeah. I was like, well, his dad's a type 1, and they're like, get the glucometer now. And so they bring it in, and they're trying to get the IVs, and I'm just staring at the glucometer waiting for the number to come up, and it was 432. And then by the time that IV was in 2 hours later, it was 650. I mean, they did, I think it was 7 different IV sticks in his arm, his hand. I mean, they could not get a vein, and they even tried his head, and that was the part that really did me in, because, you know, they're digging in his head, and he just laid there. And I was like, he's not even crying. And I asked the nurse, I looked at him, and, you know, I was like, does it not hurt whenever you put it in their head? And he was like, well, no, it does hurt. They said he was passing out, and he was basically going into a coma. When they all left, I got my phone out and Googled if you could have high blood sugar from an infection, because I was trying to come up with something else. I was like, maybe his bone infection's back, you know, but that was definitely not it. He would have probably gotten it anyway, eventually, because he did have the genes for it and everything, but they said for him being 23 months old when he got diabetes, that was just really young, and that it probably should have happened when he was 10. So the infection is what triggered it.
Being so young, it was very tough for him. He didn't really know what to do. We didn't really know what to do. It was very scary. She was talking about the point that sent her over the edge. She sent me a picture, which was them getting airlifted to Dell, which happened eventually, and him just laying there, and he didn't look good. He looked bad.
Now we have him on an insulin pump and a Dexcom, and the Dexcom is a continuous glucose monitor, and it tells us what his blood sugar is all the time. So every 5 minutes it'll update it, and so that's amazing. The insulin pump is a lifesaver, so we don't have to do as many shots, and it has a little glucometer that's connected to the pump, and it's like a remote control. So he could be running around playing, and we can just put in how much insulin he needs, and it just goes to him. There's a lot of stuff over at Shannon that he loves to play with. I think he feels at home, away from home. Dr. Wagnon is very helpful with his type 1 diabetes. I know if we have any problem at all, they get us in right away. I know he doesn't want to mess around with anything, and I'm a little bit paranoid now after everything he's been through.
I call him my hero because he's 2, and I thought it was bad when I was 10.
I think he's a miracle just because he's so brave and he goes through so much, and, like I said, I mean, it could have been a much worse turnout.
Please support the Children's Miracle Network
and help a miracle like Bryson.